Greetings, ladies and gentle players. It's another wonderful Friday, this April of 2022, making it a wonderful day for Basics on the KGS. I'm over here on 4Q account. And let's see what we have today. We've got, that was a lot of bots. All right, gonna be waiting a little bit. There's a gap between 6 and 4, right? Exactly where I'm trying to get a game, eh? So yeah, let's go ahead and wait for that a little bit and see what we're going to play. Maybe a 5Q, maybe a 4Q, maybe a 3Q. Who knows? Let's find out. And while I'm waiting on a game, I'm going to go ahead and comment on one thing I wanted to mention. Scroll. Yeah, that. Had a comment on the YouTubes that this has nothing to do with basics anymore from my last game against a 5Q. What he's obviously referring to is the fact that my opponent had this weird group here, and I prevented these stones from connecting. That is completely pure 100% noticing whether your groups are weak or strong, which I think is very, very, very important. I would say basic even, being able to tell whether a group is weak or strong. And yeah, corner, nice and strong. This area, definitely not weak. So yeah, when you're surrounding stones with your strong stones, you kind of, split them, which is what we did here. Could he have jumped out here and saved his group and we killed one stone? Sure. He didn't, and that's not it's not really my fault. I had no say in that. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? He didn't jump out, so they're dead. Bottom over here. Bottom over here that needed to live. There's 2-space extension. We're not surrounded, so of course that was always going to be a thing too. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the critique there is per se, but yeah, I think it was pretty basic. Sorry you don't feel that way. If I've got a lot of strong stones and I've surrounded my opponent, I will be continuing to, cut them apart and see what they do. After that, it's on them. All right, got ourselves a game here with a 4Q. Let's go ahead and wonder what this guy is doing. Let's go and say hello. Mr. Wabbit. Looks like he plays regular. Whoa, he plays too much. This dude plays way too much, jeez. What was that, like 20 games? Was that like 20 games? It was, right? All right, anyway. So he's got a corner, fantastic. I think I'm going to, I was going to double 3-4. I really want to do that still. Yeah, I will. This is a weird thing because I can go ahead and do some splitty times over here. I could take the free corner because having 2 corners here is okay, but you'll probably follow up there. We don't really ignore that, right? I don't really want to play here, but it's fine. Doing it again. I can extend further over here, by the way, essentially because he doesn't have the solid connection, so if he tries to do something over in here, it's going to be a little bit weird for him. All right, so let's go ahead and do something a bit like... I'll approach on the inside. He can pincer me, it's fine, because there's still huge weaknesses there. He's attaching to me. That's really strange. Oh, that's really weird. That's really weird. Wedging. Interesting. Atari. And go ahead and get rid of this. Now we're looking at splits here and approachings. And at some point, maybe a pincer here. And I guess by that definition, probably like one up in here too. So the cut works right now. Cut and you kill the stone. Just how that works. Not how that works anymore, apparently. So he played this one, which is interesting. It allows for the peep. Do we play it now or later? Let's go ahead and do it later. Trouble deciding what to do. Yeah, let's go and play it. My mouse has been hovering over it, so we'll do it. Okay, yeah, cool. So at this point, now that he has an enclosure, we're going to slightly adjust our plan. And we're just going to go low, like so. Or we could split. I kind of feeling the split a little bit more because he has like no points right now, and that's really friggin' awkward. I kind of want to split just to give him points. Keep the game rolling. Like I play here, he maybe plays here. Then we go into like our little 2 space. And see what he wants to do here. If he pushes from the top, I mean, that's fine too. Yeah, normally I would play this one, but tell you what, let's just go ahead and play. Let's go ahead and play this one. I mean, even this is fine, though, to be honest. I'll do it. I will do a direct split. Nothing crazy at all. So now because he did that, this and this are both available still. I'll go ahead and poke there, because why not? So we have 2 invasion points on here. Cool, cool, cool. Is there a reason to do this one over this one? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and play here. You can't let me cut because he dies. I mean... I will defend myself once. This is still available. I don't think he knows the invasion points here. So I'm going to slightly make another adjustment. And I would invade here at this point. Because this one threatens to go underneath or into the corner. And I will no longer be playing here, so I can't really get out anymore. So this is kind of our big boy now. But that said, I've got a group here is fine. Territory here is fine. Right hand's fine. Bottom right's fine. So I don't really have a very good reason, you know, to invade that right now. Ooh. And there's also this one, because it's a 3 space, right? We can totally go in there and mess with them. So let's go ahead and do some pincering. Doing some pincering. So we're going to jump out now. We're not in a hurry to fix that particular shape, because then he can play here a lot easier. We don't want him doing that now, do we? No, we don't. Hodor. Okay. So at this point, I know I can kill him. How do we know we can kill him, you might ask? Easy. All we have to do is... sorry, person who commented last week and didn't like this. But yeah, we can count to 3. We've got 1. Hello, that's a little thick. We've got 1, 2, 3. There are 3 areas of the board where he's got groups that are not alive yet. Okay. Am I weak as well? No. My corner's fine. My corner's fine. And my group ain't gonna get surrounded anytime today. So what's that mean? It means we can lean here. We can divide and conquer here. It's whatever we want. Sigh. I'll lean first. Make sure there's no throw-in shenanigans. I do have a 2 space. So I'll do a defensive move first. Okay. Is there an actual cut here? Do I need to read this out? I'm playing a bad move just because I don't want to read it out. It's a defensive move. You can be like me. Is there something there? I don't know. Maybe. Not anymore. This is fine. This is not. Out it goes. Now he has a problem, right? Because he's got the two groups that are in trouble. Is this group still fine? Yes. Is this group still fine? Yes. Is this group still fine? Not so much. So go ahead and cap it. He wants to kill. Now here is where I could be very, very aggressive. Admittedly. Honey on the inside is a very tough one to realize. That's a tough one to see. It's a tough one to see. Tell you what, I won't do it then. A honey on the in. Or out, whatever. I can review the inside later. Did I let you out? Dude, people are gonna whine at me again. People are gonna whine at me again. It's like, oh, this isn't basic. He's dead. It's like, I let him out and he didn't. Like, what do you want from me, yo? What do you want from me? I let him out. He didn't go out. Alright. You could Atari here for freedom if you want, or you can just play here. Recognizing that if you Ataris, we can Atari there, or if you we can double Atari, it's like whatever, you know? So we're just gonna go ahead and play here now. Hane, because it's just the right shape. Doesn't quite work. If you play here now, you might be in trouble, but we're just gonna play here instead, because the clamp. Basic shape recognition. See? Easy peasy shape recognition. And you might say that shape wasn't basic. It's literally a 10Q shape. He's laying down here, make sure this is fine, understandable. This is sadly, I think it's dead. I'm not really sure. This is Sente for him. Maybe there's something down here. Maybe he lives. Maybe he lives. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he lives. Maybe he lives. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he lives. Looking pretty lively, isn't he? Ooh, look at him. Look at him being all alive. Ooh, until he played there. I think if he played here, he could have been alive. Maybe. But hypothetically, let's say this is all alive and we've got nothing else there to do. What could we do then? Well, it's shape. It's all about the shape. Over and over and over again, it's about the shape. Like, look at over here. This and this are connected via small knight. Where's ladder go? Where's ladder go? Goes to me. It goes to me. So I can cut that. See, it's all about the shape. You just break the game down into shapes. What's weak, what's strong. That's what I can do later. For now, though, I want to showcase this one because this is it's a really, really cute invasion. That's like so good to know. So good to know. That's a cute invasion. Don't get distracted by meaningless stuff. I'm out. I can drop down. We're fine. Okay. Yeah, like this. This is fine. I'm out or I can drop down. See, I can't drop down anymore. Therefore, you take the Mii part of that and be like, hey, I'm out. Dab. You know? Here, he is very, very desperate to get something working. But what we're not going to do is work against this stone. That's just one stone. Next to a really strong group, because remember, these stones are dead. These stones are dead. So I can just cut it off. Large knight. You attack me with a large knight. Shape again, over and over and over and over and over again. This is why we work on shape like right from the start. You know? That's what all this is about. That's what all this is about. Technically, he's not letting himself be, like, not dead here. The coming out here is pretty big. Coming out here is pretty big because it opens up this even wider. I'll just attach. I meant to do a 1-point jump. That was slightly awkward. That meant to be a 1-point jump. Because we could go it through, or... Okay, it's fine. Hey, it wouldn't be one of my games if I wasn't misclicking at least once, eh? Wasn't misclicking at least once, wouldn't be my game. I don't know, come on out, I suppose. Not really sure where I'm going from here, Plan A. Plan A kinda died. Connect under? Okay. Connect under it is. Well, kind of over. Kind of connect over and under, you know? Might as well block that, because free stuff. Kill. Oh, man. That poke point just pretty much kills. I'll go and play here instead. But yeah, poke here. If he drops down, we connect. He has to connect. Then we're safe. Oh, he's still trying to die. Oof. Oof. Poke. Connect. Things. Oh, so good. Connect on up. But yeah, here into here, you can't defend. This entire area dies. Is he gonna play here too? I don't know. Drop down. Don't really do much right now. Because as you can see from this game, my friendo, actually I should probably save it, not save, but straighten this first. My friendo doesn't have any territory. He made this group in the beginning of the game that had no points. And then he made this group of the game, same thing as the top, that had no points. And then he enclosed for some points. They gave up his corner, so he had no points again. So it's kind of a weird thing, you know? That's actually still working. This is still working too. If you want to just keep killing everything. Which is, you know, it's fun. I won't though. I'm just gonna try and keep what I have. I'm pretty sure it's alive now. I lied. Atari, connect, Atari. Ah, crap. Alright, I was wrong. Apparently, this might still possibly die in a certain way. Okay, now it won't. Are we fighting for like cutting points or sente or something? Oh, why would you? Why would you? The cut's still there. The cut's still there, sir. Ah, well. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There you go, defended it. See, defended it. It's not bad. Not a problem, not a problem. Connect it up. A slight life and death problem. If I play here, he has to give me the stones. Atari, take, connect, and he's fine. That would be the ideal result. But yeah, here I wanted to show, because yeah, if I play here, he has to connect. And then whether you play this one or just throw in directly this group's dead. So he needed to play here into here in order to be alive. And then because I don't have these, if I try to play this one, just make sure that you play that one. And nice and fine there. Nice and fine indeed. Yeah, because I needed to play there. That's a thing. That was legit. That was legitimate. But yeah, before here, man. That cut there, oof. Oof, that cut. Like, nothing they can really do against it. It's just, the middle's now dead. Middle's now dead. All about them shapy shapies. Shapy shapies. Everyone likes the shapies. And then here... That was a weird one. You can cut now. The Atari just doesn't kill. This would be very, very bad. See, a lot of bad shapes, a lot of cutting points. Definitely got to work on that. Definitely got to work on that, sir. Definitely got to work on that. There's something else over in here I was gonna go over. Oh, maybe the jump out. Can we go to jump out here? Cause yeah, it's hard for him to figure out like where to like actually play to make sure he's nice and alive here. If I jump out, right? Kind of gets awkward. Kind of dies off. Man, so much. And it's all because of the beginning of the game. He just didn't really do anything with this or this. Like, this says he wants an influential game. So where's the influence? Where's the influence? This is territory. Where's the influence? Where's that influence? That's more territory. Is it this? No? That's under attack now. So he played like a fast, influential opening. Ish, but he didn't go anywhere with it. You know? Didn't do anything with it. Very, very awkward, which ended in the game being, let's see, what's Scoresmeter say? Scoresmeter says, that's not dead, stupid. All right, Scoresmeter says, no, we're not killing it. All right, we're up by 40 points. Not bad. I mean, 40 points isn't too bad. It's just, I mean, you could tell there's just no territory for white. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not a lot. Not a lot. All right, hope you enjoyed this low little basic game. We tried to make it a little bit more complicated, but I think we were able to keep it mostly on track and identify where the weak points are in his groups and kind of show why they were weak. Highlight them so you can see them in your own games. Because remember, we watch our connections and we watch our shape. If our opponent does not do the same, we have a conversation about that. We bring it up. Make sure they don't get away with it, don't we? Absolutely. Absolutely. So I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.